I'm 62. I've never had a flu shot.
That's obviously what the bigger picture is they want a vaccine. They want to mandate that. And I believe they're using this as like a false flag event to do that.
If I have antibodies, does that mean I'm infected or does that mean I'm immune? Which is it? They're testing for genetic material, genetic sequencing. How is that proof positive that I'm a danger to be close to you or someone else? And are we going to let the government tell us who's sick and who's not? If I'm perfectly healthy and they're going to say I'm asymptomatic, are they going to rip me away from my family, my children away?
Fathers dreamed about a people empowered to stand up for what was right, using data, able to read, able to vote, able to make a difference. And that's what we saw all around the country last week as people were protesting in Michigan, in Ohio, in North Carolina. It's been going on. People have been stepping out. Lots of questions. We were even hearing that Facebook doesn't want to allow these videos out as they're taking place. But that didn't stop people all across this country. California had a huge turnout in Sacramento. There was a rally here in Texas over the weekend. But in Texas, we had rallies going on over several days. I went out on Saturday. I wanted to get a feel for why are people there? What's going on? What are they really protesting? What do they feel? Here's a taste of some of the people I met at the rally in Austin, Texas.
What do you do for a living?
I'm a chiropractor.
I'm a doula.
I work with Texas Right to Know.
Cindy, what do you do for a living?
I am a nursing professor.
What brings a nursing professor to a rally at the Capitol when there's a coronavirus running around?
Well, I've done a lot of research. I definitely believe that more people have had the coronavirus than we will ever know.
Do you think the coronavirus is dangerous? What's your theory on it?
No, I'm not worried about the coronavirus. There's trillions of viruses around us.
I think it's dangerous if you have a compromised immune system. And I think it's dangerous if you're elderly, but I think any cold or any flu or anything will be dangerous if you already have a comorbidity issue.
All this social distancing, it's not healthy for us. It's not healthy for our children.
The center of this rally is getting back to work. When you can say that a liquor store is deemed essential, but companies that are selling beneficial products for a multitude of different issues going on are not deemed essential. These are shutting down small businesses. This is unprecedented. We've never seen the government be able to deem something essential. This is not hurting Costco. This isn't hurting Walmart. But if the goal really is about public health, provide products that benefit people and don't centralize everyone in one spot.
So what happens to, pregnant women that were working with a doula all the way up into their pregnancy? What's happening there?
We can support them virtually, and if I have home births, I can attend those, which I prefer anyways. But it's really not about me either. I have friends who are in the service industry, massage therapists, servers, bartenders, and they're out of work for, over a month now. And they need to get back to work to support themselves and their families.
The reason I'm here and what I think this is really about is grabbing our freedoms. I feel like there's a bigger agenda at play here, and that it's not about a virus, because there are over 300,000 viruses, I think, or more in the world. So are we going to always be in fear? Are we going to always wear masks? There's been hardly anyone die compared to, like the flu or other viruses.
Yeah.
And I don't mean to sound harsh. It's just that there are hundreds of thousands, if not millions, of children and other people that are going to die if we don't open the world back up.
Why are you at the Capitol during coronavirus, not wearing a mask?
Yeah, so I had arranged a protest on Thursday to just come and fight for our First Amendment, and then Greg Abbott came out with his statement yesterday, and he was saying that basically he wasn't going to let any of us out until there was a vaccine. So I'm like, okay, now it's a vaccine issue.
This is all because of a vaccine mandate. They want the COVID vaccine. They want to keep us at social distancing until the vaccine comes out. Our governor just said that yesterday.
I'm worried about the coronavirus vaccine. If they mandate it, will the kids be able to go back to school? So, if we don't stand up for our kids, who will? So I'm here.
Right now, with all of this big push for the vaccine is not a treatment. It's a quote.
Well, certainly since it does not exist on this planet as we know it right now, it is not an existing treatment, so it seems a bit futile. But yeah.
There are good options that exist out there to treat this. We need good treatment options. We need to press that out, and I really ask that everyone continue to press on their state officials and also nationally.
artificial immunity will never take the place of our God-given natural immunity. So I just taught a class on immunity.
My understanding of most nurses is the opposite is the belief system.
They're starting to wake up. It's just something they've been told. They've been conditioned to believe that, and I'm 62. I've never had a flu shot.
That's obviously what the bigger picture is they want a vaccine, they want to mandate that. And I believe they're using this as like a false flag event to do that.
If I have antibodies, does that mean I'm infected or does that mean I'm immune? Which is it? They're testing for genetic material, genetic sequencing. You know, how is that proof positive that I'm a danger to be close to you or someone else? And are we going to let the government tell us who's sick and who's not? You know, if I'm perfectly healthy and they're going to say I'm asymptomatic, are they going to rip me away from my family, my children away?
Or worse, what if your kid is positive and you aren't? I mean, that's the thing I think about. Are they going to take your child out of your house? What do you think is going to come of all this?
I think the population's waking up. I think there's a war going on, both on the physical level and on the spiritual level. And people all over, you can see by the size of this rally that was just spontaneously erupted within the last 24 hours, how many people are awake to the scams that are going on and have been going on in our country for decades.
I believed what we were being told. I'm like, just listen to the news. Like, they'll tell you the truth. But the older I got, the more I realized they're lying to you. People aren't critically thinking. And you have to think for yourselves and not just read the title of a, mainstream media post.
We were warned about this stuff from Eisenhower and Kennedy, and now it's manifesting.
Are we going to let the government tell us what we can wear on our bodies? Are we going to let them tell us what time to go home, that we can only go out of our home once a day to jog? That is pushing too far on my rights to walk about freely and move freely in my home country.
I think every single Texan should be here today.